Hey folks, your OS Reviews. You're watching our video review of the 1ByOne QL-0041. This is a mini fog machine that retails for just $35, making it one of the least expensive fog machines you can currently purchase online. You can get this through Amazon.com or through 1ByOne's website. In terms of specs, this one is much more lower end than some of the other models currently released by 1ByOne. For example, the power consumption is only 400 watts, and the output volume of the fog is about 2,000 cubic feet of fog per minute, which is not as much as some of the more expensive options out there. The fog also will dissipate into the middle of the air rather than staying on the floor, which is something to take note of if you are using this for gigs or maybe for Halloween. In terms of the warm-up time, you have to wait about 5 minutes before the fog machine is ready to go, and this set does come with a bundled remote that allows you to turn the machine on or off, and the length of the wire for the remote is 6.5 feet or 2 meters. The output distance of this fog machine is 8.2 feet, which is pretty good, and the tank capacity is about 300 milliliters of the fog juice, which does not come included, and you can purchase that separately for about $5 to $10 depending on where you look. And it's safe for both indoor and outdoors use, and the actual fog machine weighs in about 4.7 pounds, so it's a little bit hefty, but it's still easy to transport to any gigs or any events, perhaps for Halloween that you want to use it for. And again, at this price point, it's going to be good if you want to purchase multiple sets for use during Halloween to set up around the contents in the box. We have access to a user manual, which is nicely documented. There's also a warranty card for about a 30-day warranty in case something is defective with your fog machine. There's also the bundled remote, about 2 meters in length, which is good, and the power is on or off simply, and attaches onto the side of the fog machine by this port that you plug into the bottom of the unit itself. And you also have access to a mounting screw, which goes in part with the metal band here, which you attach on the sides of the fog machine, and it becomes a handle, and so you can then hold and take the fog machine with you. The actual fog machine, it's crafted out of metal, so it feels pretty durable and rugged. On the very top, you have access to the chamber that contains the fog juice. You simply unscrew this to place the fog juice inside, and that's where it sits in usually. The top are some of the ventilation holes for the heat dissipation, and the front is where the fog will obviously come out of. The bottom features some rubber feet, which prevents the fog machine from sliding around when you place it on a desk or on a surface. And on the back, you have a gauge that tells you how much fog juice is still in the unit before you need to pour in more. And finally, this is a port where you place in other tidbits to know would be after an hour or two of usage, the fog machine will turn off just to return to the normal room temperature. And during this cool-off period, you can't actually produce any more fog. But once the temperature has been returned, you will see an indication light flash on the remote. So and then at the end of the day, I have to say that the 400-watt low-lying fog machine by 1ByOne is a good investment because it's inexpensive and also has a really solid construction quality. It doesn't produce the most volume of fog in the world, and also the fog tends to dissipate and move upwards at a relatively fast pace. However, at $35, this kit, which includes the bundled remote, is a great value to consider, especially if you want to buy one for parties, for Halloweens, or any other types of basic home use events. You can check out more information in our full written review. This has been our video. Thank you for watching your OS Reviews.